Hi everyone, welcome back to Challenge Learning Turkish, session 63. In this lesson, you will learn causative suffixes in Turkish. Now, let's get it started. As mentioned in this session, we'll learn causative suffix and structure in Turkish. That is, we'll learn causative suffix and how to make causative verbs by these suffixes and make causative sentences in Turkish in order to be able to understand the following causatives in English. So these are have someone do something, get someone to do something, make someone do something. This translates into Turkish as birine bir şeyi yaptırmak for active causative structure, and for passive causative structure, which is have something done or get something done, the structure is bir şeyi yaptırmak. So remember, this is for have something done or get something done structure. In general, as a first rule, apply dir, dır, dur, dür suffixes to all monosyllabic and polysyllabic verb roots ending with consonants except le and re letters for polysyllabics. So in general, apart from exceptions, you are supposed to apply dir, dır, dur, dür suffixes for monosyllabic and polysyllabic verb roots. But if the verb root ends with one of hard consonants, which were f, s, t, k, ç, ş, h, p, then the suffixes are tir, tır, tur, tür. Remember, these hard consonants would change D letter into T letter if they end in verb root. So our sample verb root is yazmak, verb root is yaz, the last vowel a requires the causative suffix, making the causative verb as yazdır. So the ending letter is z, is not hard consonant. Ben raporu Ahmet'e yazdırdım. Past tense sentence. I had Ahmet write the report. So here the direct object of the sentence report, rapor in Turkish, is specific. For that reason, it takes dative suffix to the doer of the action or the agent of the verb, which is Ahmet. So in this active causative structure, don't forget to put dative suffix e or a to the doer of the action or subject of the transitive verb, which is Ahmet. Direct specific object, rapor, of the verb takes accusative suffix, which were I, u, or ü. If the object is not specific, then there is no accusative suffix to apply. Ben Ahmet'e rapor yazdırdım. Here the direct object rapor is not specific. So which translates as I had Ahmet write a report. Here the object rapor is not specific, hence there is no accusative u suffix to apply to the object. Ben raporu yazdırdım for passive causative structure, so the doer of the action is hidden. I had the report written. Again, in this passive causative structure, the object rapport is specific. For that reason, it takes accusative the letter, the word here. In this passive causative structure, the doer of the action or subject of the verb is not mentioned, but direct or specific object rapport of the verb continues to keep the accusative suffix but no dative suffix, like here, because of the missing of the doer. Ben bir rapor yazdırdım. Again, for this passive causative structure, but this time the object is not specific, that is the direct object. I had Ahmed write a report. So this indefinite article in Turkish is not a requirement. You can either use it or skip it. Here the object rapport is not specific, hence there is no accusative U suffix. Gülmek, the verb root is gül. Depending on the last vowel ü, here güldür, the causative verb. Sen beni güldüreceksin in future sense. You will make me laugh. In this active causative structure, intransitive verb gülmek is made causative. When intransitive verb is made causative, then the subject of the verb ben becomes the object and gets the accusative suffix as seen here. Anlatmak, verb root is anlat, causative verb is anlattır. Öğretmen hikayeyi bana anlattırdı in past sense. Teacher made me tell the story. So the object story hikaye is specific. For that reason it takes the article here. Öğretmen bana bir hikaye anlattırdı. Here this time hikaye story is not specific. For that reason, the object hikaye doesn't take accusative suffix. This translates as different from here. Teacher made me tell a story. Here the verb root anlat ends with hard consonant letter, as you see here, which is te, and therefore takes the causative suffix tır, not tır, because this hard consonant te changes D letter into T letter, making it tır. There is some exceptional one-syllable verbs ending with vowel letter, but also take dir, dır, dur, dür suffixes like verb roots ending with consonant letters. Yemek, the verb root is ye ending with vowel, but use the previous suffixes and it is dir here, yedir. O çocuklara sağlıklı besinler yedirmeli. The model tense used here. So o, she should have the children eat healthy foods. In other words, this translates as she should feed the children. The third rule is apply T suffix to polysyllabic roots ending with a vowel, but also as exceptional case, polysyllabic roots ending with re or le letter as mentioned in the first root. As mentioned in the first rule. So our verb, sample verb here is uyumak. Verb root is uyu ending with vowel as polysyllabic root, which is uyu. So and the causative verb form becomes uyut using this T suffix. Lütfen sessiz ol, ben bebeğimi uyutuyorum in present continuous sense. Lütfen sessiz ol, please be quiet, ben bebeğimi uyutuyorum, I am having my baby sleep. So my baby direct object takes accusative suffix because it is a possessive structure which makes it specific and requires accusative e suffix. Aramak, verb root is ara, ending with vowel, causative structure is arat, just te to make it causative used. Ben kayıp çocuğumu aratıyorum. In present continuous tense sense here again, I am having my lost kid search, but the doer of the action is hidden. That is, this is a passive causative structure. When we specify the doer of the action, it is stated as ben kayıp çocuğumu polislere aratıyorum. Again in present continuous tense meaning. I am having the police search for my lost kid. Doldurmak, verb root doldur, ending with re letter this time, is different from the previous, which were ending with vowel, and it is two syllable, doldur. Causative form is doldurt. Onlar varilleri biralarla doldurttu. In past tense sense, they had the barrels filled with beers. Taşımak, verb root taşı, causative structure, taşıt, ending with vowel. Biz evimizi taşıyıcılara taşıtacağız, future sense. We will have, taşıyıcılara, the mover, taşıtacağız, move, evimizi, our house. So evimiz takes accusative e suffix. As another rule, apply ir, ür suffixes to some monosyllabic roots, mostly but not always, ending with p, ç, t, ş letters. So these constitute exceptional case if they end mostly with p, ç, t, ş letters. İçmek, verb root is iç, causative verb is içir. So since it is ending with ç as exceptional, so we apply ir suffix here. Ben çocuklara su içireceğim in future tense meaning, I will have the kids drink water. Duymak, verb root duy, causative verb is duyur. So to make something known or to publish something or announce something in the meaning of. So sen haberi halka duyur in present tense meaning, you make the news known to the public. So haber here is the direct object, takes accusative, but this translates into English as make the news known to the public. Düşmek, verb root is düş, causative is düşür. Ben onu buradan düşüreceğim in future tense meaning, I will make him fall from here. So him as the object takes accusative, onu. So another rule is it, it, ut, üt suffixes are used with a few monosyllabic roots, mostly ending with k letter. So this is very rare situation, making exceptional case to the general rule. So for example, kokmak, verb root is kok, ending with k letter, causative verb is made as kokut. So ut, depending on this o letter here. So making the meaning like make something smell. So sen odayı kokutma, negative imperative meaning you do not make the room smell. Akıtmak, verb root ak, causative structure is akıt in the meaning of let something flow. So sometimes we also translate Turkish causative structure with let someone do meaning. So here for example, ben suyu akıtacağım, future sense, I will let the water flow. Korkmak, verb root kork, causative is korkut, like frighten someone or scare someone or make someone scared. So here ben onu korkutacağım in future sense. I will make his hair stand on end. There is also double accusative case, especially when one accusative suffix is added to another, generally in speaking and formal as well. However, some verbs may require double accusative when the agent or doer of the action is different from the subject of the sentence that is applicable to have someone do something or get someone to do something structure. For example, durmak, verb root is dur, causative verb is durdur. So, polis kalabalığı durdurdu. So, ending with re, remember, requires dur. Police made the crowd stop. Ben polise kalabalığı durdurttum as another. So when the dur is made clear in this sentence. So here polis kalabalığı durdurdu. Police himself made the crowd stop, but this time that is different. Ben polise kalabalığı durdurttum. Here the police is the subject of the sentence, but this time I is the subject of the sentence and the doer of the action is different from the subject ben this time. So this translates into English as I had the police stop the crowd. So polis kalabalığı durdurdu. So the subject is police, but here the agent of the verb is police, not ben. Ben is the subject of the verb or sentence, so that is different from the doer. So this time I had the police stop the crowd. So this is made by adding additional causative suffix, that is double causative, after another already present causative suffix dur. So and it is seen like here, I had the police stop the crowd. Ben kalabalığı durdurttum. This is active causative structure, this sentence, but this is passive causative structure. So the dur this time is hidden. Again, I will use this form. I had the crowd stopped, for example, by the police. So for that reason, again, I use double causative suffix te added to previous causative suffix dur. So I hope you understood the difference between these two and this one here. Other than this, as mentioned above, it is possible to add additional causative suffix without changing the meaning. For example, we can add causative suffix te to previously added causative dir that we covered before. Let's have the same example, for example here. So it was the first sample verb was yazmak, verb root is yaz, and causative was yazdır, because the first rule requiring dir for all monosyllabic and polysyllabic verb roots except for exceptions. Ben raporu Ahmet'e yazdırdım. Past tense. I had Ahmet write the report. I can use this sentence or make this sentence again in the same meaning by adding double causative suffix t and making it ben raporu Ahmet'e yazdırttım. So again the meaning remains the same as I had Ahmet write the report. As you see here, translation remains the same. So that is what you can hear or see in spoken language as well as in formal language. But if you just learn the rules mentioned here, you can use the causative structure as it is. As mentioned also previously, causative suffixes can also mean alternative translation of let someone or something do something, especially for actions we don't approve. Let's take çalmak. Verb root is çal. The causative is çaldır. For example, the first sentence in word by word translation of let someone or something do something, biz politikacıların çocuklarımızın geleceğini çalmalarına müsaade ediyoruz. Müsaade ediyoruz as a translation is used as counterpart mostly of let someone. But here the translation, we let the politicians steal our children's future. So the translation word by word. But we can also use this causative structure as an alternative translation of this one, like this: we let the politicians steal our children's future, because that is an action we don't approve. Actually what we regret from this. For that reason, we can this sentence of müsaade ediyoruz make in the same way with causative suffix like this. Biz çocuklarımızın geleceğini politikacılara çaldırıyoruz. Again, the translation remains the same. So you can see or you may see different translations for this English structure into Turkish. Okay guys, thank you again for listening me, and I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. If so, please don't forget to click on like and subscribe to the channel. Gelecek slaytta görüşmek üzere. Çok teşekkür ederim. Hoşça kalın.